Trying to fit into one-size-fits-all solutions is so frustrating and lacking efficiency in any kind of change you want to make. My favorite thing about Weight is that I'm encouraged and supported to choose better habits for my health based on who I am and how I like to live. Food loggings keep me aware of my eating habits, and my coach Olivia helps me make better choices by using a psychology-based approach. I believe in the power of habits, gratitude habits, healthy eating habits. They give us the long-term results we're after, whether we want to lose weight or enjoy a happier life. Having an off day is okay. Being flexible, not stressful, is what Weight is about, and that's why I love them. And making progress each day is what we gratitude seekers are all about. So start building better habits for healthier long-term results. Sign up for your trial at noom.com/gratitude. That's noom.com/gratitude. Hi, gratitude seeker, and welcome to this gratitude affirmations meditation episode that will help you reduce your anxiety. There are different kinds of anxiety. There are different levels of anxiety. At the moment that I am recording this, war-related anxiety is quite high throughout the world, similar to the anxiety caused by the COVID pandemic. But aside from these global issues, we have our own national or local issues that can cause us anxiety. Even more so, our own personal issues in the family or with ourselves can cause us a lot of anxiety. But as you know by now, practicing gratitude helps reduce anxiety. It helps us focus on the things we can control, on our resources, and it helps us grow bigger than the problems, or at least grow bigger than our perception of the problems. So without further ado, let's start these gratitude affirmations that will help us reduce our anxiety. Let's take a deep breath in through our nose and out through our mouth. And let's do this again. And one more time, breathing in through our nose and slowly out through our mouth. Most probably, you already feel a bit more calm. The anxiety has lessened a little bit. If you want, and you can do so, close your eyes, put your hands on your chest, and repeat after me. As I am now grateful, I find it easier to focus on the things I can control. As you are now grateful, you find it easier to focus on the things you can control. As we are now grateful, we find it easier to focus on the things we can control. As I am now grateful, I am more and more aware of my breathing. As you are now grateful, you're more and more aware of your breathing. As we are now grateful, we are more and more aware of our breathing. As I am now grateful, I see my breathing slow down naturally. As you are now grateful, you see your breathing slow down naturally. As we are now grateful, we see our breathing slow down naturally. As I am now grateful, I begin to see the resources that I have at my disposal. As you are now grateful, you begin to see the resources that you have at your disposal. As we are now grateful, we begin to see the resources that we have at our disposal. As I am now grateful, I am reminded of my qualities, my skills, my experience, and I'm calming down. As you are now grateful, you are reminded of your qualities, your skills, your experience, and you're calming down. As we are now grateful, we're reminded of our qualities, our skills, our experience, and we're calming down. As I am now grateful, I realize that I'm not alone and that I'm supported by the people around me. As you are now grateful, you realize that you're not alone and that you're supported by the people around you. As I am now grateful, I realize that I'm not alone. As we are now grateful, we realize that we are not alone and that we are being supported by the people around us. As I am now grateful, I go through all of the times I successfully overcame my challenges in my mind. As you are now grateful, you go through all of the times you successfully overcame your challenges in your mind. As we are now grateful, we go through all of the times that we successfully overcame our challenges in our mind. As I am now grateful, I realize how resilient and grounded I actually am. As you are now grateful, you realize how resilient and grounded you actually are. As we are now grateful, we realize how resilient and grounded we actually are. As I am now grateful, I see myself bigger than my problems. As you are now grateful, you see yourself bigger than your problems. As we are now grateful, we see ourselves bigger than our problems. As I am now grateful, I feel empowered to act from a place of centeredness, of confidence instead of fear. As you are now grateful, you feel empowered to act from a place of centeredness, of confidence instead of fear. As we are now grateful, we feel empowered to act from a place of centeredness, of confidence instead of fear. As I am now grateful, I trust my decisions and I act accordingly. As you are now grateful, you trust your decisions and you act accordingly. As we are now grateful, we trust our decisions and we act accordingly. As I am now grateful, I feel at ease and I'm happy with where I am right now. As you are now grateful, you feel at ease and you're happy with where you are right now. As we are now grateful, we feel at ease and we're happy with where we are right now. As I am now grateful, I suspect that life, that the universe, is conspiring for me and wants what's best for me. As you are now grateful, you suspect that life, that the universe, is conspiring for you and wants what's best for you. As we are now grateful, we suspect that life, that the universe, is conspiring for us and wants what's best for us. As I am now grateful, I see life as a friendly, safe space where I can express myself freely. As you are now grateful, you see life as a friendly, safe place where you can express yourself freely. As we are now grateful, we see life as a friendly, safe place where we can express ourselves freely. As I am now grateful, I'm accessing resources within myself I did not know I had. As you are now grateful, you're accessing resources within yourself that you did not know you had. As we are now grateful, we're accessing resources within ourselves that we didn't know we had. As I am now grateful, I see myself calm, collected, confident in myself, in my abilities, and in my decisions. I'm safe and secure, and I'm thankful for that. As you are now grateful, you see yourself calm, collected, confident in yourself, in your abilities, and in your decisions. You're safe and secure, and you're thankful for that. As we are now grateful, we see ourselves calm, collected, confident in ourselves, in our abilities, and in our decisions. We're safe and secure, and we're thankful for that. Thank you for listening, and I invite you to get back to this gratitude affirmation meditation as often as you feel is right for you.
My name is Anthony Capizzoli. I am the host of the Dismantle Life podcast, and I'm a recovering alcoholic and drug addict after nearly 40 years of addiction. I have been clean and sober for nearly 4 years and work hard to help others find recovery. Join me each episode to learn from my sober superhero guests and how they went from the darkness of addiction into the sunlight of recovery. Dismantled Life can be found on Digitent Podcasts, Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts.